Here's a few reasons why the minute you think you might be interested in purchasing a house, you should start the process. Sometimes waiting until you're perfectly ready can be too late. And here's a perfect example of that. I had a client that, against my advice, waited until they found the perfect house to start the process. And they were just doing this on their own, looking at like Zillow, Realtor.com, things like that. And they just assumed because they had a great job and they always paid their bills on time that they would easily be able to get pre-approved and go ahead and put an offer in that house. However, it came to be that they had a medical bill that was showing up on their record, and although this is something that we could easily fix, it does take time, and they ended up missing out on that house. This is also very common with people that have leases that they're trying to line up perfectly with the lease ending to purchasing their next home, and they think that it's not going to take as long as it does, especially if they go under contract with the home. They think, okay, well, it's going to take like 30, 45 days to close, and they time it up perfectly with that. However, things happen. Sometimes during the inspection, you find things that you weren't expecting. Sometimes during the appraisal, it falls short of appraisal value. Sometimes when you're doing the final walkthrough, things come up. So there's all these different factors that don't try to perfectly line it up. When you're ready, start, and you will be much more prepared to find the perfect house.